Lenny Kravitz. He is known for being one of the fittest rock stars on the planet, and he's proven that age is just a number recently after he shared some saucy snaps of himself looking absolutely ripped. The 57-year-old posted a couple of photos on Twitter announcing he was working on not one, not two, but 3 new albums. But by the looks of the pictures, the American woman singer was pretty relaxed about the whole thing, as he appeared to be chilling in a kitchen with his shirt undone, revealing his shredded six-pack. And as you can imagine, the snaps went down very well with the rocker's fans, who clearly quite liked what they saw and were quick to pile into the comments to share their appreciation. Even the Magic Mike star Channing Tatum also commented. He said, "Good God man, what are you eating or what's in the water or the jeans? It's not natural. Do you just do abs like all day?" So what does Lenny Kravitz eat to stay in such incredible shape, and should you try it? Stay tuned to find out my thoughts on it as a registered nutritionist. It seems Lenny Kravitz credits his vegan diet for keeping him healthy. During a Zoom interview with Men's Health, the musician gave a glimpse into his fridge.
What we have is green and more green. We've got cucumbers, mangoes, broccoli, kale, salad greens. A great blessing of living here in the Bahamas is that I'm able to grow my own food.
While hunkering down in the Bahamas, Kravitz says the vast majority of food he eats comes from his garden.
As you can see, I'm vegan and primarily raw. I have done extensive raw diets where I eat raw for a year. When I'm here, I love to eat as much food as possible, especially in the summertime when you have all these beautiful fruits growing.
Some of the fruits and veggies Kravitz grows include sugar apples, lemons, okra, cucumbers, and his personal favourite, soursop. Kravitz says he's very careful about what he puts in his body, but he also stressed the importance of exercising regularly, saying he works out 5 to 6 days each week.
It's a combination of eating all of these things that I've shown you and working out and keeping my muscles and my joints in shape so that I can do what I do, which is get up on stage and play music and have a body that feels free.
Lenny Kravitz is not the only one who keeps themselves looking incredibly youthful, looking in their 50s. Keep watching until the end to find out who else has an equally impressive physique. In 2016, he posted a photo on Instagram of himself sitting in his kitchen counter surrounded by fresh vegetables. It said, 100% raw for 2 months now. Amazing for one's health and the environment. #raw food. And although he enjoys eating plant-based, the singer does have his cheat days. In the interview, he said, "My cheat meals consist of pasta, bread, pancakes, waffles, carbs, and more carbs." So what exactly is a raw vegan diet? The raw vegan diet is a cross between the raw diet and veganism. Instead of eating meat, animal products, and processed foods, the diet is filled with fruits, vegetables, sprouted grains, sprouted legumes, raw nuts, and seeds, which we can clearly see in Lenny Kravitz's fridge. It usually means all of the foods you consume will be either cold or lukewarm and served in their natural state, so no steaming, roasting, or sauteing is allowed. There aren't many studies that focus specifically on the raw vegan diet, but there are several that have looked into the vegan diet and the raw food diet individually. Research has shown veganism can help with weight management, keeping cholesterol and blood pressure under control, and reducing the risk of heart disease. The idea behind eating raw is to preserve as much of the food's nutrients as possible. Some micronutrients are lessened or destroyed through cooking. For instance, up to 30% of nutrients found in broccoli can be lost during the cooking process. By eating a diet that's mainly made of fruits and vegetables, you'll pack your body with loads of vitamins, minerals, and other nutrients, which can help prevent certain diseases such as heart disease, obesity, and type 2 diabetes. So what are the potential health benefits and side effects of going raw vegan? Well, by eating this way, you'll tap into the proven health benefits of noshing on fruits and vegetables. We could all do with eating more fruits and vegetables in our diet. You'll also likely lose weight. One study found men who stuck with a raw food diet long-term, 3+ years, lost an average of about 22 pounds, while women lost about 26 pounds. That said, there's a risk of losing too much weight. In the same study, many of the participants became underweight, and about 30% of women under age of 45 experienced their menstruation halting, sometimes as a result of low body weight. And even though some foods are more nutritious when eaten raw, others actually benefit from being cooked. For example, tomatoes. The body absorbs lycopene, an antioxidant found in tomatoes, more easily when tomatoes are cooked. There are other downsides that affect your everyday. The diet is so restrictive that you'll end up significantly reducing the amount of food you're allowed to eat, including some good-for-you cooked foods such as roasted vegetables. The restrictive nature of the diet can sometimes lead to nutritional deficiencies. For example, people who follow a raw vegan diet are at an increased risk of not getting enough vitamin B12, calcium, and iron. People on a raw vegan diet are also not consuming the fortified foods that people on a regular vegan diet may be consuming, such as fortified alternative plant-based milks and fortified cereals. This lack of fortified foods may increase their risk for deficiencies. So, should you go raw vegan? Well, following a raw vegan diet keeps the body filled with plenty of vitamins and minerals and will likely result in weight loss. The problem is, it can be so restrictive that you run the risk of being deficient in certain nutrients, or you just might become bored by the few meal options that are available. If you decide to try it out, be sure to have a plan in place. Keep your fridge stocked with food options and chat with a healthcare professional on how to make it as healthy as possible. There are lots of reasons to be enjoying more plant-based foods in your diet, such as the health benefits, its affordability, and its potential environmental benefits. Having said that, we can get a lot of the same benefits without strictly going vegan, but rather living a more flexitarian lifestyle. This may mean encouraging consumption of fruits and veggies, whole grains, and plant-based proteins more often, while still enjoying lean cuts of meat and dairy in moderation. Using meats to complement a meal almost like a garnish rather than making them the main event at every meal would possibly prevent the strict restriction mentality and risk of disordered eating. The bottom line is that it's important to listen to your body and do what feels right. If you listen to your body and not what your favourite celeb is doing, you'll find the healthiest solution for you. Lenny Kravitz isn't the only one who keeps himself looking incredibly youthful looking. Earlier this year, Jennifer Lopez shared some equally impressive pics of her wearing little more than a red and gold bikini while enjoying a trip away with Ben Affleck to celebrate her 52nd birthday. If you want to find out what JLo eats for breakfast, lunch and dinner, we've got a video all about it. I'll leave a link in the description below. If you enjoyed this video, you know what to do, hit that like button, and if you haven't already, subscribe to join my community and watch more videos just like this. Remember, enjoy food and stay happy and healthy. Catch you on the next one.